started spraying blotting gas, these bastards, to make me triple the size actually, and I am not even having anything actually, and these criminals started spraying blotting gas to make me triple the size and to do these dramas actually. This bastard Subhramanian, one bastard is there, and even that these bastards are doing such activities actually to for doing impersonation, this and that. And these criminals will be filling my internal space with such things, and make my diaphragm tight actually, so that my diaphragm should not move, and thus these criminals will spray then these criminals will start spraying carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide to get heart attack, this and that. Today morning these criminals were doing the thing actually, and did such things and started spraying carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide to get heart attack, silent attack it seems. And all the people, and about this Preedas Panikar's husband Chella Murali, he actually got killed actually by certain criminals actually, and after that and they hanged him actually. This is the thing which happened with Chella Murali, and these criminals are trying to kill me using the same technique actually, and then these criminals will say silent attack, this and that. These criminals are trying to kill me and to take my property, this and that. Even my marriage was a pre-planned one. This BJP's marriage was a pre-planned one, and when I started going to the court, some third-rate advocates used to say, one advocate's name is Sita, she used to say, and other people used to say, someone will marry you from here only it seems. And this BJP used to command used to speak with me actually, tried to speak with me, but I avoided first time, and after that he asked my phone number, and thus these criminals trapped me. And these are all traps actually. These criminals, this is the way these criminals will trap us, and even now also these criminals, I got divorced from that third rate actually, and now these criminals are trying to harm me through some other, trying to create fake drama, so fake online marriage, this and that, and trying to trap me through that bastard actually, and creating stories. This is what these criminals are doing actually, to trap me and to take away my property, 146 cents of land, and all my property documents are there at they're at Delhi with my partner Mukum Gujar. I'm having a partner and he is Mukum Gujar. You can see here I have written and kept actually, okay, not any other person. And these criminals are trying to create stories and take away my property. And this Preedas Panikar's Chella Murali, this criminal honey trapped Chella Murali, and then she married that person, and after that almost 10 years after that she made him stay alone there at Madurai, and she came to Palakkad, Ahilya, and all these things are institutions of Eezhava criminals actually. If you see the Eezhava people now, they are having much money than any other community now. Why? Because these criminals are looters of insurance, and so many such illegal activities these criminals are doing, this Eezhava community is doing, and thus these criminals are making money. Even about Vellapalli, how he is having goondas, and even Nair Service Society, that person, he is not having such activities, he is not having any goondas to accompany him, but this criminal is having goondas. Why? Because this criminal is that much criminal minded person, and such type of activities these criminals are doing. That's why he needs such type of goondas. If he goes somewhere, his goondas will accompany. This is how. And this Eezhava goondas and communist goondas are trying to harm my life and to take away my property. You can see my camera in 2020. These criminals came, and I have uploaded in YouTube also how these criminals broke my camera in 2020. Goondas came and broke my camera, and you can see this. Okay, see. Okay, and five CCTV cameras these criminals broke actually, and got inside. And after that, one day these communist gundas came and broke open my door to take away my. These criminals thought my property documents are there inside my house, and these criminals, I was staying here alone. Even at that time also, these criminals planned to kill me and hang me, creating financial crisis stories, this and that. But it did not work out due to my mental strength. Mental strength, it did not work out. And no, even police did not, never used to come. And you have seen in Trivandrum, one lady got beating from a person, and CCTV footages used to come in TVs, and all the things got reported. Like that, so many things happened in my house, but no police came, nothing came. Even now I gave a police complaint, they are not even coming actually. You just imagine, this is how these criminals are influencing the police actually. And now I will directly file before the magistrate court. This is what is happening. And this is how these criminals are actually always targeting me. And these criminals that time, made me alone. This Preeta S. Panikar came and took this VK Ratnamma with her to make me alone. Like how she made Chella Murali stay there at Madurai alone actually. And these criminals did so many things, and these criminals killed him and hanged him. This is what happened with Chella Murali actually. And the same thing these criminals wanted to execute here also. But due to my mental strength, I go to know these things are happening, and these criminals used to target me when I used to go to the main road to buy certain things. These criminals used to, some criminal minded BJP gundas named Vallittu Vadakadil Biju and Vallittu Vadakadil Ajay and all. They used to follow me and to try to harm me, and I used to escape. One shop was there on the way, Ambadi Kada, the shop's name is Ambadi, and I used to go inside that shop actually to to escape actually from these criminals actually. So and these criminals used to come, and they used to wait till I come out, but I used to wait there till somebody come, and I can go with them. Like that I used to go actually. So this used to happen with me all the time. These criminals tried to kidnap me. You all know that. And these criminals are having contact with these Irava criminals are having contact with those criminals, those who killed 3 or 4 people there at Ilandur, and they cut them into pieces. Why? Because after why they cut them into pieces? Why? Do you know why these criminals are nowadays, after killing, cutting into pieces? Why? Because these criminals are taking the internal organs, and they are throwing the parts here and there, so that nobody should come to know that they are killing these people for internal organs. These criminals are doing that for that actually. These criminals will kidnap us, will take us, and these criminals will cut us into pieces after taking all the internal organs. You all know with them one person was there who used to do who used to help in postmortem, in doing postmortem actually, who used to help the surgeon for doing postmortem, and that person was also involved. Why that person involved? Why? Because these criminals wanted to extract, take out the internal organs without any damage. That's why these criminals sought the help of that person, okay, for killing and taking out the internal organs at Ilandur. And these criminals, one family is there called Girish, and one family, now he is contesting the election, that's this Rameshan, and that person is having contacts, his family members are having contacts with these criminals actually. One Dimple is there, she had all these criminals in her Facebook, and I saw people asking how you know these criminals. People, when he got caught after murdering such people, her friends started asking, how you know this criminal who got caught for murdering such people, how you know? Like that, these criminals are trying to create stories about me and trying to snatch my property actually. This is what is happening, every day these criminals are creating nuisance in my life, creating new stories which I don't know actually. Every day these criminals are creating new stories about me, fake stories that I went with someone this and that. I don't even know. My partner is Mukum Gujar and he is there in Delhi and I am here inside my house, and I never go anywhere. You all know I will be uploading these things, and if I go, go for a particular purpose. Without purpose, I am not going anywhere. Like if I want to stitch some clothes, if I want to buy something, then only I will go out. Otherwise, I won't go. I never go to meet someone or anything. I am not going for such purpose. I will be going for the needy things actually, which I really want in my life actually. And otherwise, there is no need for me to go actually. And I in a short while I will be filing the case against these criminals about how these criminals are making looting insurance. These criminals are trying to loot insurance by making use of me. These criminals, and if one day something happens, these criminals are the people, those who are behind actually. The criminals like Sadananda Mandirathil Somarajan, one Mohan Singh, Srilada, then one it is Sadananda Mandirathil only, one Vrinda, her son Vishwajit, then this Subhramanian, Pochail Subhramanian, and one Salpagavalli. This Salpagavalli is the actual this thing of the relative of this Pochail house, Salpagavalli, and this Subhramanian came from some Malabar or something, and he is another one. All these people and some communist gundas and some neighbors are involved against me in these things actually. So these criminals are trying to snatch my property, and even Preeta S. Panikar, Rajamma, and my mother's sided people. So many mother sided people are there, and even those criminals are involved in these. My mother sided, all the people, like her sisters actually, they all know about all these things actually, and they are even involved. This Preeta, these criminals know everything, even my mother's sisters, son, everyone. Then one Shanta, her, she knows everything, and even she is a looter of insurance. So many these criminals are looting insurance by creating so many situations actually, and even this Rajesh Leela's son, all these criminals are involved. By mother sided criminals and father sided criminals are involved in all these things, and these criminals are constantly trying to harm my life, actually. And thus this even this Stella Murali, who was a Brahmin Tamilian, got killed by these criminals actually. He got trapped by honey trapping. This Preeta S. Panikar honey trapped this Stella Murali, and thus created financial crisis stories, this and that. But he used to work hard, like he was the area manager there at Ranbaxy, Vanbury, MacLeod's, and such good companies. He was a he was he was a area manager, and he used to work hard, and he used to go all weeks for work, this and that. And these criminals used to torture him like how these criminals used to torture me. Whenever I go for a work, these criminals used to stop me from working, and even I gave money to an arcane overseas from Mumbai for getting a work visa, and these criminals stopped by giving just for applying for just a work visitor's visa. These criminals just applied for a visitor's visa, and thus and it got rejected, and the embassy asked to produce procedural fairness letter, so that they can actually mention, they could have mentioned that this Preeta S. Panikar is going Canada to have a job. She got a job there, she is having a job offer letter, she is going there for a job, for doing a job. So if all the people are allowed, skilled people are allowed to go to Canada, and if they even on visitors visa actually, if they are going for a work actually. And these criminals did not submitted that procedure fairness letter and get it rejected my visitors visa, thus looted my money, 2 lakhs, almost I spent 2,50,000 for this purpose. From 2001 I started, and till now they did not give me the visa or anything, and they are not reverting. Whenever I call, they are not reverting to my call or anything, and they just ignoring my call because of these criminals. These criminals backing is there for this arcane overseas. So according to these criminals, these arcane overseas is doing all these things actually, thus thus it happened, and these criminals are after me, trying to loot my money, trying to loot my property, and not allowing me to work properly. Even if somebody comes with a case before me, these criminals are making them to go away, like take the file and go away. This is what these criminals are doing, and these criminals are constantly trying to like harm my life. I'm Deepa S. Panikar here. This is my house, Sahadev Mandiram, Ward 1, and my house number is 89. And me, I am alone with my mother. Not any other bastards are here. You can see she will be watching television, and she will be sitting here, and she knows everything actually, but she is acting as if she doesn't know anything, She's a big actor. This is one history. She is watching news now. Communist Gundism, Kairali, only she will watch. That type of narrow-minded she is. Kairali third rate channel she will be watching, and that narrow-minded, you all know what and all is coming in Kairali. They won't show the proper news or anything, and this lady will be always watching Kairali actually.